And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, to a 3v2 siege battle replay today, 3rd age Reforged. Today's replay comes from Mark, one of 3 attacking armies today, who is commanding Mordor. So I'll go through the army comps. There's some Orc fodder, some Moron on guard leading the way, but usually the Orc fodder's leading the way. We've got Moron archers here, a couple units of them, pretty far out from the rest of the army. Hopefully there's no defending cav nearby. Could be some issues there for them. There's some Olag High, some Orc maulers. We got here some Temple Guard and some Adudium Shadowbows there. Got some Orc Javelins, a Troll Catapult. I think we've got 2 units here, Blackguard of Barad-dûr, very important. Sauron's Will, of course, Moron on guard once again. 1 to 2 units of them. And some Orc fodder here to finish us off, and possibly some Nazgul. If they're embedded in there, I won't see them until much later. In any case, let's go to his ally here. We have Umbar, coming by Proxima Centauri. He's got some Corsair infantry over here. About 2 units there mixed in with each other. Some Belegoth footmen, 2 units there. Corsair infantry once again. We've got some Belegoth marksmen, 2 units. We have some Corsair blackguards, Narina Royal Guard, Corsair blackguards, Belegoth shield bearers, 2 units there. And Alcrona's Legion, 4 units of them, and some Harbingers of Casimir. Obviously Corsair crossbows, if he did bring them, will be hidden. We won't see them until later when he moves them. Okay, and our final attacker is the Witch Realm I can't say it. The Witch Realm of Angmar, and by Son of the Dunedain. It's got 2 units here of Barrow-wights. We have some Goblin Trackers. We have some Blackwatch Legion. These guys are they not armoured. No, they're not armoured. There's a brown tinge to them. I don't know why I actually struggled. Usually I can tell straight away. We have some Witch Realm Scourge Raiders there, definitely armoured up. Got some Witches of Angmar, of course, the dreaded witches. Some Orc Maulers, 2 units of them. Some Snugger Stalkers, pretty much cannon fodder. Trolls of Angmar and Trolls Gundabad, so a lot of money there on the Trolls today. He didn't bring any Blackguards, Witch Realm Blackguard, which is a little bit odd. Oh, there they are, right there. And he's also brought the Hammer Guard here, but he hasn't armoured them up. Alright, let's go and check out the defenders. We got here the Realm of Lothlorien, coming by Fia Diego Real Etremos. He's got a catapult here, some Woodland Protectors. We got some Lauren Warriors, Lauren Axemen, and Lauren Spearmen. A little contingent over here. We have some Watchers of the Golden Wood. We've got some Lauren Archers over here, and Blades of the Wood on this side. So Diego seems to be taking responsibility for the east side of the city. We have Lauren Axemen, Lauren Spearmen, and Lauren Warriors. Woodland Protectors and Kindred of Celeborn. Generals in that unit there. We've got here his ally, Dwinian, can buy Enigma of MG. So Enigma here's got some Evelyn Vanguard here. That's Diego's units, we've already seen them. Walkindi Pikes, Walkindi Bows, and Evelyn Marksman. Got a hidden unit there that disappeared before I could see it. I thought I did. Usually it can pop up if I hold my cursor over it. Evelyn Vanguard there. Evelyn Marksman, Evelyn Vanguard, Walkindi Bows, Evelyn Infantry, Walkindi Pikes, Evelyn Hammerguard, Walkindi Glade Masters, and Evelyn Infantry, and more infantry is there. Okay, what's down here? No, that's Angmar, that's Sun's army there. What's this unit on the beach? We've got some Nandor Glade Riders looking to charge into some unsuspecting Mordor troops when their attention is focused on the push, probably. But they'll take some time, and you have to make sure Mordor is well and truly engaged before he tries to use them. You could just run around and try to harass his allies as well. There's that possibility. There's plenty of room for that cap to swing wide and around without going anywhere near the attacking archers. So we'll see what he does with them later on. Hopefully. I can get television myself sometimes watching this. And miss key things on the map. Well, they probably won't attack until Sun's in position, and Sun's definitely moving around in a very wide berth. That's a little bit excessive there. Archers certainly can't reach him until he gets down on this hill here. This one. From here, maybe they can shoot him. But even then, I think once he gets about here, that's when he's in range. He's just being very, very cautious, I reckon. Gervais says, I don't want to be mean, but that is awful map design. Not fun to attack cities made this way. I guess he's making that comment there because the ramps really sort of funnel the attacking troops in, and it's easy, I suppose, for the defenders to shoot archers on either side. But there are slight little raised edges here on the ramp that could make things a bit difficult for crossbows and arrows being shot effectively horizontal into enemy forces. I can see a lot of arrows there going the side of the ground there, side of the hill. So we'll see how effective they are later on. But there's no one attacking just yet. But if you guys want to see your own total replay PTD on this channel, I did get to it eventually. There are 4 links in the video description below, which of course are my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. There's also a link you can send me directly on Discord. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, and post it there, or tag me in the replay post on the Discord, any Discord server as well. And with that, we'll do a small cut here, I reckon, and come back once we see the first shot fired. Which could be whenever. But if it's going to be anywhere. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the Glade Riders are on the move. Yep, here we go. I was concerned about those moron archers. They are in loose formation, so the charge might not be that effective. Down to 103. They're shooting their own troops. That charge took about 20 of them. Hey, Tommy Wazoo. Gervais says I hit 1 million views 2 weeks ago. That's nice. That's good. Now on to 2 million, I think. Who knows? But that charge did not work out well. Mendel Glade Riders got slammed. 2 units more on archers firing into them. Now this is actually a pretty good idea. This gets some extra kills and also takes out a meat shield there. Orc fodder can be pretty valuable to you, so you shouldn't just want to throw it away just because it won't get too many kills. It's there for a reason. If you're going to lose it, you want to lose it in the way that you want to lose it, not a way your enemy wants you to lose it. He's making Mark use a bit of his ammo though, taking those guys out. We got course infantry shooting at someone. Okay, they're trying to shoot into the Lorien archers. They're just taking some damage. Maybe that's the idea. Well, it has to be the idea because he's doing it. Don't know why trolls are leading the way. They're not going to charge in first. If he sends the trolls up first, Blades of the Wood will be overwhelmed. He'd be forced to commit the Lorien warriors for sure. Wooden protectors won't be able to fire their javelins effectively, not into trolls. There'll be too many of their own friendly troops in the area. Kind of question using javelins against trolls. It seems like a waste when you watch it. A lot of javelins seem to miss. But looks like we're due for a cut again because everything's died down. He's got some artillery fire coming into the Darwinians' forces. The idea behind that, obviously, is you've got so many troops in the area. The artillery fire from that distance is going to spread out a long distance. So the odds of getting a hit in this scenario are actually pretty good. He's killed about 10 or 12 from that distance. Is not too bad for a catapult. What's the course the infantry doing now? They're going to charge in or not? They're moving up. These guys firing into. Proximo just really wants to kill these Lorien archers. They're starting to fall now. They've taken a few hits up until this point. He could move his Corsair infantry up and fire point blank into the blades of the wood. Or the Woodland Protectors. That'd be a unit worth taking out. Not too far from where the Corsair infantry are. Shots, the angle seems to be pretty good, or would be good for archers. Definitely good for crossbows. But I don't know if Proxima has any. Got one on guard here. Getting ready to charge in. Nandor Glayguard here under fire. Is it from Moran archers? Yep. Mark seems to have coaxed some volleys there out of Dorwinian. About a third of the way through so far, and haven't seen too much action. He's got a lot of manoeuvring going on here. Oh, why is moving the Moran Guard and Moran archers so close? Okay, he's going to try and fire into Nandor Glayguard. He's giving 2 units of Nandor Glayguard. Better hurry up and get those guys into tight formation. Yeah, he's doing it. We've got more Orc fodder being sent up. No Orc javelins. Nandor Glayguard would be a good unit to throw javelins into. It's fairly up there. You can see how effective they are against the Moran Guard. They're being sliced and diced right now. I'm not seeing any Dorwinian corpses yet. Okay, there's the Orc javelins. Okay, the Orc javelins are under fire.
Incoming.
Reloading. Trying to see. Now he's retreating the Orc javelins. Umbar's setting up the Okrandas Legion. He's got 4 units of them. Remember that. The horde of Corsair infantry is overwhelming blades of the wood. Okrandas Legion has engaged on a spearman over here. Corsair Blackguards try to get around the flank, but the wooden protectors are hammering them, so that attack isn't going to go too far. We've got the catapult being brought up. Orient Archer's not doing anything just yet. Sun is almost here. He's the last player to arrive. He had the most distance to cover. The Corsair infantry are almost through. Catapult's going to fire point blank into these guys. And it didn't break him. Proxima's got to get him running. He's got to charge him towards that catapult. Diego's been playing for a while, Gervais. I've seen him. He's not new. He's being overwhelmed though. If he has Seer and Amoth Rangers, he might be at time to fire a few volleys across the battle line. He could do that from behind the Woodland Protectors. That would be what I would do. Let's have a look. Yeah, the Glade Guards making their way forwards. All Javelins are back. Morning Archers firing point blank into him. Now Digma's used up 2 units of his Nandor Glade Guard. This could be all he has of the Glade Guard. But Mark has used both his units of Orc Fodder. He's used up both his units of Moron Archers, and this is his only unit of Orc Javelins that we've seen. He's got Temple Guard, I think this is his last missile unit there. It's going to be tough for him to use that Temple Guard. He's going to try and get a shot in there somehow. But given Proxima's progress, maybe he's better off sending his Temple Guard around here, because he can get his Temple Guard up on the plateau with little effort, little risk to them. If he can get them around there, he can shoot at Diego's forces. Force him back, target his best troops that he has in the area. So Kratos' Legion unit could charge the catapult, you'd have to think. Belka's shield bearers. He's trying to reinforce and expand his perimeter instead of just trying to go for a straight shot into the catapult. With the Belka's shield bearers, he could smash through the defense, make his way straight to the catapult, and take it out. Instead, it's making it easier for Diego to target him. It looked like the catapult was lining up for a shot, but for some reason it turned around, so I think Proxima got off there. Sun is being unusually patient. 28-17. It didn't look like he moved them into shield wall formation. Proxima's not using his shield bearers to their full potential, unfortunately. You could have already broken through this line if you wanted to. But where Diego's put his catapult, he doesn't have an effective shot anywhere on the line. Anywhere you look at it, he's got friendly troops in the way. Had he moved the catapult around here, he could have safely fired into enemy forces, well, as safe as can be, but you want to target the enemy troops at the rear of the line to minimise the chances of hitting your own forces, of course. But of course, that back guard's just sort of hammering the flank of the line of warriors. Alright, they're moving through now. You're not really getting a sense of urgency, are you, from Proxima, despite the catapult firing volley after volley into his forces. He's just sort of grinding his way forward, step by step. We've got Enigma here sending over reinforcements. it shouldn't do Diego any good. This is going to hurt.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Diego needed to run his forces around and charge in back in this angle here. Waited for the Corsair to come around and then charge into them. I'm not sure what the infantry's waiting for. Should be charging into the line already. Reinforcing the Wounded Protectors, keeping that line a bit stronger. Okay, Sun has engaged. But with these forces, it's going to be a bit slow going. We've got light to mid-tier troops here. Definitely more on the light side. And the Lawrence Spearman coming in tips the battle in favour of Diego for sure. Gervais believes Proxima's doing a better job than Northorian, and to an extent I agree with that. But I think Proxima could have won his side more convincingly than he did had he used the shield bearers to push through, like you'd use the Blackguard Barad-dûr or the Blackwatch Legion, for example. All three units can do the exact same thing. Yeah, winning's not everything all the time. Sometimes how you win can make you look far better too. Right. We'll go back to Proxima's side soon. He's having the most success out of all his teammates for sure. So we've got to give him that. Mark is not really moving forward in a hurry, is he? Of course, the Black Guards probably should try and charge the Watchers, which I think they're going to. Sergeant Zach said, I see someone did an ACW replay. Yes, I did. But of course, the Black Guards is charging into the flank of the Evelyn Vinegard, not at the Watchers of the Golden Wood. We've got some Blackguard marksmen trying to provide some cover fire. Blackguards changed course, thankfully, but the Watchers sort of charged into them as well. And they were holding their bows when they did before they charged in, so they hadn't used all their archers, all their ammo yet. I keep saying archers, all their arrows. Jeez. Come on. $53 to $33. And so, you know, the Feathers have a substantial lead here over the attackers, despite the success we're seeing. He's got his Harmagers of Casimir in the fight, so has he gone all in? Yeah, he's gone all in pretty much. Proxima has almost exhausted all his forces. They're all inside the army. What he has left here is all he's got pretty much. We've got Wounded Protectors here. Those Royal Guard need to open up on them. If they stay here and start firing, it should be a nice shot. But he's going to move further to the left, and that's not advised. He might be trying to target the Morquindi Pikes. Wounded Protectors here still have javelins, I believe. They got caught in the fight. Not the best day for Diego. Royal Guard firing into them also. We've got Mark firing his catapult in again.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Williams aren't in loose formation. Despite the marksmen and Royal Guard firing long before Woodland Protectors had a chance, Protectors have turned things around quickly. What we got here? We got Trolls of England that got it behind the line. They need to charge into the backs here of the Carrascolan Guardians. Seymour Rangers, so he does have them after all. We're trying to take out the catapult. Sun setting up his Hammer Guard, his Ritual Blackguard, his Blackwatch Legion. He's committing some of his best forces. He's not holding back anymore. It's a bit of a gamble, but he's got to try and charge into the rear here of that battle line down there. They'll send the pikemen into shambles. The defense of the Eagles should crumble. The combined troll might there. Come on, son, charge him into the other line. I don't think someone's going to charge in with the trolls. They're preoccupied. Had he charged in the trolls and timed his push with the Blackwatch Legion, I think he could have got past this a lot easier. Sun's almost through on his side. How's Mark doing? Catapult looks to be going after the wrong target. You've got a large concentration, you have Darwinian forces, with almost no friendly troops in the way. The Dunham Shadowboats could also fire into him if he hasn't brought them up already. This could be another unit here of Orc Javelins, so maybe he did bring two. We do have a Dunham Shadowboats firing. The Winnies bring all their fire to bear on those Orc Javelins, trying to kill them. Blackguard of Arador being sent up, both units, at the same time.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Everyone's been knocked down. Enemy and friendly forces alike. Even the Blackout Barrador is knocking themselves over because he's got two units in there at the same time. Javelin's targeting the Hammer Guard. Meanwhile, Blackout Barrador looks a little bit depleted. $80 to 65.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, Southern River Patrol looks to be out of ammo. Despite that earlier scare, Dwayne seems to be on top of things here. Temple Guard's firing, they're taking a few hits. The Doom Shadowbows also down to 5, so they've been massacred. Okay, how's Proxima doing? Enigma's left standing. Proxima appears to be wiped out. His attack seems to have failed. Sun's attack isn't going well either. $84 to 76. Attackers bringing it back closer and closer. Alright, Sun's through. It's taking them a while to get themselves organised over there, I'll tell you what. Scourge Raiders are just slow to turn around and fire, aren't they? I saw them throwing their axes before. Guess I was wrong. The Black Watch leading down to what, 58? Okay. We got Watchers Gone the Wood and Kindred the Kelbron here. Try and take out Sun's best troops. Nazgul down to 9, so looks like he's only lost, assuming there's no general in that unit then, he hasn't lost any Nazgul yet. If there is a general in that unit, then he's lost 1 Nazgul. The Nazgul need to take out that general somehow.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Temple Guard's out. Right when the general charges at him, he runs out of ammunition. That's got to annoy him. 88 to 85. With the Nazgul present, it's hard to see Dorwini winning that fight, considering he's now separated his forces. He's got his best unit here behind the line to try and destroy the Temple Guard. Temple Guard will probably win, but the Temple Guard will put up a hell of a fight. Sun's through. Barrow White's moving up. It seems like Diego, for the most part, has been dealt with. Oh no, he's running away back to his allies, regrouping. So, probably times 2 speed, I think, from this point. Until we see something different happen. Temple Guard is down to 15. Sorry, down to 20. Hammer Guard's down to 15. Okay, just to get Dorwinian's general. That sealed the fate for Dorwinian. They don't like fighting without their general, let's just put it that way. Hey, Chris. The sun's almost arrived on scene. Proxima obviously did enough. He made the most ground, but it cost him his army. Looks like Sun's encountered some resistance. Sun has both his Witchrom Scourge Raiders here. Throwing their axes. So many axes. The general is actually in front of the army there, taking direct volleys from the Witchrom Scourge Raiders. And is somehow not dying. There he goes, he finally goes down. Kindred Caliber broken at 10. And that brings us to a close, guys, pretty much. Enigma might call it quits. Or his forces will break. Mordor here just lost their general. So we've had 2 defending generals fall, both of them. And 2 out of 3 attacking generals fall so far. So, well done to Mark and his team on their victory today. Mark here getting 1453. He definitely did some work here today. Proxima Centauri, surprisingly only 770, but then again, he's up against Lothlorien and they don't really tend to have the biggest number of soldiers in their units. They focus more on quality more than quantity. Son of Dunan here, 679. Diego Rio H. Ramos, 2626. And Enigma of MG, 2096. Anyway. We got here Nazgul 220, Temple Guard 124, Olokai 256. Olokai did very well. Black got a Barradoor here, 133 and 30. So one copped the axe, the other one maybe copped the feather. I don't know. After in all that, surprisingly, they were both charging at the same time, but one performed far better than the other somehow. Still a good effort, and well done to Mark and his team on their victory today. So, if you want to see your own replay feature video on this channel, guys, once again, all the links to some media total replay you'll find in the video description below. Hope to hear from you guys soon. This is Micka from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.